Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be playing a tank and talking about a tank that Wargaming should just remove. They should just remove it. No one wants it. It's shit. No one's playing it, and it looks absolutely hideous. Honestly, it is. It's a tank that really does, in my opinion, suck. So we are going to be looking at a tier 8 tank, and it is the Quetzal, however you pronounce it. Now, this is a tier 8 hybrid heavy tank. It looks absolutely hideous, and honestly, I just think Wargaming should just remove it, because it's no good for anything. It's literally good for nothing. In fact, over the last 90 days, only 10 people have played this tank. Just 10. Just literally 10 people has played this tank. So no one is playing this tank. So no one's playing it. So just get rid of it. So we're going to have a look at the stats. Obviously, for me, I haven't got it fully upgraded, so that does help, you know, having this fully upgraded. And this was a season tank, so you had 3 tanks in the season: a tier 7, tier 8, and a tier 9. And this was one of those. Are we going to be seeing season tanks return? Hopefully, who knows? But we're going to look at this tank if it is fully upgraded. Because, I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of difference, but I don't think it's massive. So with this gun, I mean, the aim time is still 4.2. Your gun dispersion is still 0.353. Your damage per minute, your DPM is 1959. And your reload time is 1041. So, you know, nothing stat wise there's nothing to sort of to say that this tank is really bad, but then there's also nothing there that says this tank is really good. It's just kind of average, I would say, for a tier 8 heavy tank. Your penetration is 232 on your AP and 283 on your heat. Your HE is just 63, so you're not going to pen much. I mean, yeah, again, it's like a lot of tier 8 tanks anyway. So the penetration is kind of average, if you ask me. Now, your average damage is 340, 290 on your heat, and 420 on your HE. And that's one thing where I think Wargaming could have done better with this tank. Give it more alpha. It definitely needs something. It definitely needs more alpha. And maybe even a few other things, but to start off with, the alpha, I think, is a definite. It definitely needs more alpha than 340, because don't forget that is an average. So sometimes you're going to do the 290 that your heat does on your AP, and of course sometimes you're going to do almost 400. So it does swing roundabouts, but I just think it could have been more alpha than 340. So you have 7 degrees of gun depression, which, okay, is fair enough, not too bad. And then your top speed, where are you? Your top speed, where's the top speed? It doesn't say the top speed. I need to go to the actual tank. So your top speed is 30 kilometers per hour. So yeah, pretty slow. I think it could also be a little bit quicker, in my opinion. But let's just get into a game, and we'll talk about the tank. We'll talk how it could be better. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how. There's a lot of things, to be fair. There's a lot of things that Wargaming could change about the tank to make it better. It does look stupid. Honestly, I think it does look stupid. Not the most stupidest tank. There are other tanks that look even more stupid than this. The name, I mean, I don't understand. Does anyone know what the Quetzal stands for? I've no idea. So even the name of the tank really does suck. And almost, you know, there's nothing that excites me about the tank. And ultimately, that is what it is. I get there will be some people out there that is thinking, Meadsy, what are you talking about? You're playing it not fully upgraded. The tank's actually good. And that's fine. You know, that's fine if that's your opinion. Like, everyone is entitled to your own opinion, and my opinion is Wargaming should remove the tank because it just sucks. Nobody's playing it. Only 10 people have played it in the last 90 days. So yeah, it just is. It sucks. The tank sucks, and that is my my opinion. But we're going to get into the game now. you can see at this side of the map, I've got a couple of guys around. You can see the armor profile as well isn't the best. I'm going to get penetrated. I'm trying to not get penetrated from the smasher. I'd really like a bounce from this guy. Otherwise, that is a quarter of my hit points just gone. Now, luckily, I do manage to get the bounce. Now, that doesn't mean that this armor profile is very, very good. The smasher hasn't got the greatest of penetrations unless they switch to their heat, and then they will have very good penetration. So we have managed to block 800 damage. Now, that's more than I thought I was going to block, but I've also taken a few hits. Now, I didn't want to rush around the corner because, as you can see, there is a T28 sitting there. The Lerva is there as well, and of course the smasher. So I'm just going to be patient and wait for a couple of my guys to come around this corner, because if I do now go round the corner, one shot from the T28, one shot from the smasher, and that is me back to the garage. Now, I do have a couple of guys that is on their way. The ASIC Taygate there is on his way, and there is a couple of others. Now, as soon as I see that the enemy have taken a shot, I can then take the shot. But the smasher, he wants to go for me, and yeah, you know, nice shot, I suppose, and he didn't lose a single hit point doing that. But at this point, it is a 6 versus 4. I'm in no rush. 6 versus 2. I'm just going to wait for my guys to come around, take the attention of the smasher, and then maybe I might be able to get another shot into him. Can I get the final kill into the smasher? Yes, I can. And it just leaves now the SU 130 PM. And as you can see, only 1700 damage. Now, normally 1700 damage done in a tier 8 tank is not great. It's not great. But the thing I've noticed in this thing, it is very, very difficult to get damage. Like, you don't have the alpha, you don't have the DPM, so to get over 2,000, sort of 2,500 to 3,000 damage per battle is actually very, very difficult, because your reload's too long, your alpha's not enough, and yeah, overall your DPM is not good enough. So let me know what you think of the Quetzal. I don't know, again, I don't know if that's pronounced right or not, I don't know, but Quetzal is what we are going for. Let me know, do you have the tank? Do you play it? And what do you think of this thing right here? But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.